All right, listen up, Zeptograms. The plan to get Emperor guaranteed if he has pity, which he should have pity. Hopefully. This is what I would like to call the F2P plan. Yes, very original. And let me just say, if you're watching this whenever Emperor's already out, it's too late. You didn't do the preparation. You didn't do the planning. If you would have been blessed with this video a few months prior, you may have been ready for the day of reckoning. That is Emperor's banner coming to global. And also, another thing to point out too, is that this video is for people that have a solid foundation for your account. What I mean by this is that you're able to clear most content in the game. You don't really need to summon like you want to summon because it gives you content to play the game, but you don't really need to. So don't just do this if you're brand new to the game, because if you follow this, then it won't really be useful to you at all. And then finally, this will be the most boring way to play Grand Summoners for the next few months, but if you really want your Emperor, this is what you'll do. Well, at least until you get 1500 crystals. Once you get 1500 crystals, you can go crazy with all the excess that you get. So what is that plan, ladies and gentlemen? Well, it all starts right here, right now, with the Kill la Kill crossover. Kill la Kill has returned on Grand Summoners Global, and this means that one of the most pristine units in all of Grand Summoners history is here, and that is Mako. Mako is back, and we all know how broken this girl is. You got crazy Archgen, you got crazy healing, you got damage resist down. This girl is the best offensive support Grand Summoners has to offer, which means this should be the last, and I really do mean this whenever I say this, this should be one of the last or the last banner you summon on until you are able to achieve 1500 crystals. But why Mako? Well, I already explained it a little bit, but literally this is a meta-breaking unit. You need this unit for so much content, and you either get her or you die trying, okay? That is the best way to handle it, and that's the best way to go about it. You need Mako, especially because this may be one of the last times we see Mako.
So you're telling me no Grouts, no Emmy, no Dark Haruto? OP, you're going to get your own philosophy. You said to save for these characters in your top 10, who to save for in 2020.
But who was number one in that list? The one and only Emperor. And as I already said before, you don't have to do this. It's just what I'm gonna do, because I'm making sure I get him. Hey, you know, y'all may not get him, but your boy OP's gonna get him. But there's one other character that I really want you guys to look out for, and her name is Charlotte. The reason why I want you to look out for Charlotte, because Charlotte is probably one of the most broken damage dealers, damage buffers, sub attackers, whatever you want to call her, in the game. We did a video on her already, but whenever she comes out, I'm telling you, she may not have too much use in the beginning, but later on in a future meta that will be coming once Emperor is released, it is going to be nothing but humans. I'm being so serious about this. It is going to be the human meta. She's one of the best characters to have, not only for humans, but just for any type of team comp in the game due to the amount of extra damage she gives your team. Of course, you don't have to go for Charlotte, and there are other characters that you may want to look out for, which of course, you know, as I always say, do your research, see if you find anybody that you may be interested in. But I really wouldn't pick any more than these two characters to go for. If you go for Mako and Charlotte, that's cool. If you go for Mako and then maybe someone else, that's fine too. But you don't want to go over, I think, these two thresholds, because after that point, you may not be able to get to the 1500 by the time Emperor releases. Of course, you may be able to get a ton of more crystals than just 1500 during this time frame, because we're going to be having crossovers, promotional periods, all that type of stuff before Emperor releases. And now we go on to the finale, which is obtaining Emperor. Worst case scenario, we have to pity him with the 1500 crystals we saved up over the months. And that's the plan. Yep, I know. Go for Mako or die trying. You get Charlotte, you're really ooh-wooing. And then if you get Emperor, you nut. That is the plan that your boy OP has going forward. That means that I'm not summoning. I'm not even doing my free crystal pool on nothing until I have my 1500 crystals. This is probably the most boring way to play Grand Summoners, because you will not be able to obtain any of the newer characters if you do it this way, which means that you're probably going to burn yourself out because you're using the same old units 24/7. At least you won't be getting cucked by gacha luck, so I mean there's that. And you're doing it in hopes of obtaining Emperor, and let's all cross our fingers here that this boy actually has a pity. Now, if he doesn't have a pity, only thing I'm going to say is, I got this tool on me, and I will up the tool on you. Just joking, by the way. YouTube, I'm joking. Jesus, you guys demonetize me every single time I make a freaking gun joke or anything like that. But yeah, there you go. That is my plan, the free-to-play plan. as I'm calling it, to get Emperor guaranteed. As I stated before, you only need to get 1500 crystals. After that point, you can do whatever. Just make sure you never dip below that 1500 crystals, because that is the main goal. That's the hardest part. You know, that is the hardest mountain to climb right there, is once you obtain the 1500, do whatever, but you need that 1500 so you have that pity in your pocket. So now beg the question of, OP, are you gonna do should you summons then? Yeah, I'm still gonna do should you summon, because like I said before in the beginning of this video, this isn't gonna help new players, right? New players, if you follow this, you're going to literally have a terrible account for months on end. So I'm gonna still be doing the should you summons to help you guys out, but this is for all my vets, people who want to do this. Of course, I'm not saying you have to. I would say this is your best chance in hopefully obtaining Emperor, because after Mako, I'm telling you guys, just save if possible. That's gonna be it for this one. If you guys have any of your strategies that you've came up with for saving for Emperor, what your game plan is, you know, what's your schedule, what's the timeline for you, let me know down below in the comment section. I would love to read them. Or do you already have 1500 crystals saved up? Are you ready? Have you been prepared for a while? You guys tell me all that down below in the comment section. But guys, it's gonna be it for this video, man. Thank you all again for coming out. Love you guys. Thank you all for all the support on the channel. Can't thank you all enough for that. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.